This year's college football underclassmen had until January 14 to declare for the 2019 NFL Draft, which will be held from April 25 to 27 in Nashville. The deadline for early entrants had more suspense than most years, because 2018 Heisman Trophy winner Kyler Murray, who helped the Oklahoma Sooners reach the college football playoff in his one season as the starting quarterback, had to weigh factors most NFL prospects are not used to. Murray played this season after being a MLB first-round draft pick by the Oakland Athletics, but he declared for the 2019 NFL Draft anyway. Multiple projections have Murray comfortably in the first round, say in all likelihood he will ditch the Athletics for a quarterback career on the gridiron. Murray's inclusion could change what teams at the top of the draft decide to do. Things will become clearer over the next 4 months, with pro days and the NFL Combine on the schedule before April. But for now, let's take a look at which players could be among the first 32 to have their name called. Scroll up to see Bleacher Report's latest 2019 NFL mock draft. Via BR, could the Arizona Cardinals surprise us all and draft Kyler Murray or Quinnen Williams here? They could, but the best player in this draft class is Nick Bosa. With first overall pick, the Cardinals have an easy decision. Bosa is the best value, fills a need at outside linebacker and is a perfect fit in defensive coordinator Vance Joseph's scheme. BR, the 49ers could select an edge rusher like Josh Allen here, but Quinnen Williams is the best player on the board and does fit a need for a three-technique pass rusher in the team's four-man front. This allows DeForest Buckner to stay at nose tackle, where he's been an awesome impact player, and frees the team up to move on from Eric Armstead as a pass rusher. BR, the New York Jets made an offensive-minded hire with Adam Gase as head coach, but they look to get tougher and more physical on defense with Greg Williams coming in as coordinator. Williams will dial up pressures in his two-deep coverage but needs someone to crash the edge and be his Myles Garrett in New York. BR, Ed Oliver may not have had a statistically dominant 2018 season after battling injuries and constant double teams, but in watching his tape, it's obvious he has the traits to be an excellent interior pass rusher. Some will want to compare him to Aaron Donald in his 6 feet 1 inch, sub-300-pound frame, but I see more of a souped-up Grady Jarrett, which is pretty good. BR, interior penetrator or outside rusher? Many wonder what Michigan's Rashawn Gary will be in the NFL. The answer is much more simple. He's a pass rusher with the tools to play in multiple alignments. BR, the future of the New York Giants is not Eli Manning. The sooner the front office realizes that, the better. With the No. 6 pick in the 2019 NFL Draft, the Dave Gettleman-led scouting staff would be wise to use the early selection on a quarterback after choosing to bypass Sam Darnold, Josh Allen and others in the 2018 Draft. BR, Murray is an intriguing yet controversial selection as a round 1 quarterback. Many area scouts BR spoke to do not feel he's a true first-rounder on talent, but one pointed at the direction the league is headed, more wide-open offenses, and the success of Baker Mayfield is a reason to believe he will be selected in the first round, even if his talent grade isn't placed there. BR, the overwhelming need in Detroit is for an improved pass rush. Matt Patricia and Bob Quinn will use the first round to secure an edge rusher who has dominated in every big moment in the last 3 seasons at Clemson. BR, Alabama's Jonah Williams started at right tackle as a true freshman for the Crimson Tide and has since spent 2 seasons kicking tails on the left side of the line. He might not have ideal tackle measurements at 6 feet 5 inches and just over 300 pounds, but his technique and footwork are flawless. If teams get out of their own way and focus instead on his skill set and not his arm length, Williams is a surefire top 10 pick. BR, with the number 10 pick in the 2019 NFL Draft, the Broncos must focus on finding a quarterback of the future. It's obvious that short-term fix Case Keenum isn't the long-term plan, and no young players on the roster are expected to compete for the starting job. What the Broncos need is a bona fide franchise-caliber passer, and NFL teams find those players in the draft. BR, speed, instincts and three-down ability at linebacker are among the biggest possible needs for the Cincinnati Bengals this offseason. Fixing all three with one pick would help turn around a team going in reverse. BR, Burns does need to bulk up and add strength, something he told me he's working on, but finding athletes with his pass rush IQ and moves is not an easy task. If he's on the board, the Packers must pounce. BR, the first cornerback finally comes off the board, and the Miami Dolphins have to be excited about the prospect of pairing Greedy Williams with Minkah Fitzpatrick to form a potentially dominant duo in the secondary. BR, as the Atlanta Falcons enter an offseason with their best defensive lineman, Grady Jarrett, set to become a free agent, it's likely the front office will look to either replace their star or build a wall with his return by adding another top-tier tackle to the group. Jeffrey Simmons is without a doubt a top-tier tackle. BR, the Redskins are empty at quarterback due to injuries and must look to restart with a young, franchise-caliber quarterback. Investing in Locke and working to put a team around him with a solid offensive line and respectable skill players could get Washington back competing in the NFC East soon. BR, the days of watching Cam Newton run for his life every passing down can end with the selection of senior left tackle Yadni Kahuste. BR, Mullen does need to test well to show NFL scouts he has the agility to handle transitions against pro routes at top speed, but his film at Clemson showed a first-round talent at cornerback ready to start in the pros. BR, the Vikings are a talented team with Pro Bowl talent littered across the roster, but the struggle to build an offensive line that can protect Kirk Cousins or open holes for Dalvin Cook is embarrassing. And now, drafting at number 18 overall, the team will miss out on many top tackle prospects. One happens to fall through the cracks and could answer many of the team's problems. BR, with Montez Sweat on the board, general manager John Robinson and head coach Mike Vrabel have the ideal partner to Landry. Sweat is long, physical, fast and versatile enough to stand up or put his hand in the dirt. He's also super competitive, which is why he has a chance to shoot his stock past the Titans' draft reach with a big week at the 2019 Senior Bowl. BR, the middle of the defense needs work in Pittsburgh, especially if they're going to be chasing Baker Mayfield and Lamar Jackson 4 times a season. Enter Trey Lamar, the heart and soul of the Clemson linebacker corps. BR, the top safety on the board comes off A's Alabama free safety Deontay Thompson slides into Earl Thomas's old roster spot. Thompson isn't Thomas, but not many safeties are. He does have excellent range and instincts over the top, even if Clemson's passing game gave him some fits in the national title game. Thompson shouldn't be judged on one outing, especially when the rest of his 2018 film was dominant. If there is a valid concern, it's that he looks very skinny on film, but an NFL weight program can bulk him up. BR, I have a rule that inaccurate quarterbacks need big targets at wide receiver. This might break that rule, but the Baltimore Ravens should be investing in deep speed to pair with Lamar Jackson's considerable arm strength. Opening up the offense with vertical routes to give Jackson room to run should excite everyone in Baltimore. BR, addressing the offensive line should be the priority of the offseason in Houston. The best way to build the line is through the draft, where an inexpensive rookie can come in as a day one starter and still grow on the job. After trying to go the bargain route with a round 4 project, the decision-makers need to pull the trigger on a plug-and-play starter. BR, the Raiders' rebuild continues with a physical cornerback able to hold up with SEC speed while also showing the grit to make plays against the run. DeAndre Baker slides into a starting spot opposite Garon Conley to fill a major need on the depth chart. BR, some scouts might see Murphy as a slot cornerback, and that's a possible destination for him in Philadelphia. But no matter where he's lining up, he has the skills to make a major impact immediately. BR, Chris Ballard and his excellent team of scouts will be looking to improve the offense and could do so by adding a marquee target for Andrew Luck in the first round. N'Keal Harry has excellent size, 6 feet 4 inches, 213 pounds, and has dominated after the catch at Arizona State. BR, a running back in the first round? Yes, because Josh Jacobs is an Alvin Kamara-like talent. BR, protecting Phillip Rivers and also opening up the outside run game will be a main goal of the front office this offseason. Adding the athletic and powerful Jawan Taylor from Florida, who has experience at left tackle, will immediately upgrade an offensive line that just took a beating. With Taylor's movement and push in the run game, the Chargers will be in much better position to make a deep postseason run in 2019. BR, Tom Brady might play forever, but Rob Gronkowski cannot. With NFL Network's Ian Rapoport reporting that the future Hall of Famer is considering retirement, it's smart of the New England Patriots to tap into a very talented tight end class to find his replacement. BR, the defense must be addressed. The team is likely to let a player like Dante Fowler Jr. walk as he seeks a big contract, and they also have areas that simply need to be upgraded. Selecting Devin Bush, a plug-and-play starter at middle linebacker, is an easy choice in this scenario. BR, the Kansas City Chiefs secondary is a patchwork unit that desperately needs an upgrade. While there are no cornerbacks with a grade worthy of this selection left on the board, there is a safety with the range and hitting ability to warrant this pick. BR, tight end, might not rank as the biggest need for the Packers, but Smith is the kind of talent that makes you overlook needs and instead draft the best player on the board.